Alright, so what can we upgrade? Disciplines. What does this cost? Energy armor, 3 HP, 2 HP, 1 physical. So like this is basically the best one. That costs 134. Let's go ahead and upgrade my body. And I guess I also upgrade my body on this guy as well. 3 HP, 1 energy armor. This is the same, right? 3. Oh, wait, no, this is not. 3 HP, 3 meters of movement. This is the. Oh, this is the gun guy, my bad. I thought this was the melee guy. More movement? Do I need armor? 2 HP energy armor. Do I go for the movement or the armor? I think I go for the armor, right? Alright, so now I have an extra arm on both those guys. What is this? Target has 50% chance to miss you with attacks for 1 round. Omni specs. Oh, I have to actually put this on before I can... Okay. Okay, I have to equip this before I can use it. Wait, so I can't put in another thing? What are these? Phosphor Blast Pistol, cooldown 1, 1 to 2 energy damage, Machine Spirit 1 damage. Okay, both of these use Cognition. Cognition 1, cooldown 1, cooldown 1. 2 to 4 physical damage. Acid. No acid. So that's just better, because that does the acid and that doesn't. Okay. I mean, one is just better than the other. So I don't have any more space for these things. I don't have space for that either. So this costs 1 augment to put on. Interesting. Alright, my guns... Okay, I remain on the one that doesn't use Cognition. Target has a chance to miss you. Yeah, no, I don't really want to get missed or anything, I guess. Alright, that's not very useful. So what's... So he's got a next mission. Our Master's Voice? Easy, it says. What are those? Reward Skitauri Ranger, level 1. Blackstone. STC Fragment unlocked. Sanctus Canister. Unit gains plus 2 damage, plus 3 to movement, plus 10 critical chance until its next base attack. Okay. So it's like a temporary boost. Let me do this one, the Killing Jar. Am I gonna run out of time if I spread out my missions amongst all the tech priests? Like, should I focus on one tree, one mission tree, or should I like spread it out? I don't even know. So this is healing. Healing is kind of good. I like the idea of healing. Condition cost 1, cooldown 2, heals 2 to 4 HP. That sounds great. Volkite Blast, there's 3 condition costs. That sounds great too. Machine Spirit condition cost reduced to 1. I mean, that sounds awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and launch this. Again, we take 2 guys and 4 of those. I only have 1 can to go. Alright, deploy. Tech Acquisitor Scaevola, I asked you on this mission because of your experience with surveying alien artifacts and organisms. And so the heretics of Stygius 8 can plunder this world for its secrets. Your assertion equals false. If objection concerns offense, go to different mission. And leave you free to do as you will. A dereliction of logic, Scaevola. Mechanarians 16.4 Watch your brother, for his sin of heresy is thy sin of tolerance. How dare you tolerate? Sylvia Tenebra's evaluation commences. Wonders, opportunities, secrets, rare chance for discovery, intelligence on Xenos must not fail to exploit. The logic of your enthusiasm eludes me, Tech Inquisitor. My emotional calls return only peril to our mission personnel and the threat of awakening Xenos. Therefore, I am on this mission. My role equals gather intelligence, seek truth, return to human comprehension. Dictates of Mars retrieval. Gather knowledge for the good of all. Okay. Well, I mean, he's not wrong. And how are you to go about that, Scaevola? Field operations in person, suboptimal. Sending tech priests instead, optimal. First objective, gather field specimens for study. Location, Tomb of Necropolis. Commence immediately. Alright, we are gathering samples with Scaevola. Given the reports from the Tomb of Necropolis, there should be plenty of samples in there for you to collect, Marcos. Of course, but first you have to kill them. My talents equals dissection after the fact. I leave the location, identification, execution to your tech priest, Marcos. I trust this will be worth the effort, Scaevola. These are no mere labor servitors we are risking in these tombs. These are men and women, fellow devotees of the cult Mechanicus. Agreed, Valid point raised. Ensure human corpses are returned as well. Opportunity to study the effects of Necron technology on human flesh. Alright, deployment number 2, the killing jar. Ah, what's going on? Like, why? Like, what is this? What is this? Would I go here and then double back to get the other one? That would cost me 2 extra steps. But presumably there's loot. There's potential loot in both those rooms. Let's try and get all the loot. Self-preservation versus curiosity. Conflict unresolved. Desirous of knowing what purpose chamber serves. The chamber ahead is lined with glowing green cylinders, each pulsing with power. The air is thick and greasy, and arcs of static electricity leap from the cohort's extremities as they approach. This chamber is almost certainly extremely dangerous, but it is the only way forward. Slow and steady, move through the chamber with extreme caution, carefully monitoring the engineer levels. Attempt to shut down the strange Necron device. Study. Trying to understand the purpose of this Necron technology. I mean, you have no idea, right? You have no idea what's gonna happen. I mean, slow and steady is probably gonna take us extra time and cause us less damage. Shutdown is probably gonna have the opposite effect. Given that they don't know what they're doing. Let's try study. Oh, we lost 2 HP. Observation alone is not enough to understand the function of these energy-hungry devices. In attempting to dismantle one device, the cohort is subjected to a blast of plasma that burns and irradiates them, followed by a cascade of exotic particles that teleports them to a different chamber. They rue the questionable decision to examine these machines closely as they make their way back to the mission path. Oh, good. Wow, that sucked. That was only negative. It was not positive at all. I mean... am I really not safe scumming? Crazy. Alright, our presence has been detected. Speculation. Tombs possess autonomous repair, defense, maintenance capabilities. Further study equals yes. Have some collected for me, fastidious. The chamber ahead has suffered damage from the shifting of the landscape above. Several dozen tiny beetle-shaped constructs are scurrying about industriously as they repair the damage. Acquire. Collect a couple of scarabs per study. Acquire plus. Attempt to collect several of the scarabs. It is how they act as a group that the greatest insights will be found. It is not the time for such deviations from the mission. Ignore the scarabs. Let me just like grab a few. Governing intelligence controlling these scarabs. Fascinating. Deeply troubling. Fascinating. The cohort snatch up a pair of scarabs, placing them in specimen vaults for later study. The other scarabs, evidently reacting to the loss of some of their number, rapidly redeploy across the chamber to maintain maximum efficiency in their work. This shows a great deal of coordination among the tiny constructs. Alright. 2 cognition points, which is not loot. Glyph. This panel controls a heavy door leading to a treasure room beyond which is filled with cognition. But we don't need cognition, do we? We don't actually need cognition? So the last time this one dealt damage to me. This was a different symbol last time. Oh, I got healed! A container of some sort that seemingly has raw energy, raw binary sealing within. Clearly it is of xenon's origin. Sparks of data leak through the A seal and used to contain the treasure within. Okay, so I didn't actually get any loot. And I didn't actually get healed because he was already full health. This is so unprofitable. You know what? Let me get through this as quickly as possible. Because the main mission rewards are sufficient, I think. Two Necron warriors. There's cognition points there. Necrons will spawn from those places. Alright, you start. Yeah, that's actually a good place to start. You start the. Oh, wait. You start there. I should destroy that. Do I place a guy? Let me place a guy. Let me place that guy there. Let me place you there. Alright, start battle. I wanna study this, right? Servitor can wait. Can I hit him right away? Really? No, I can't. Oh, what? I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to pause. That was a misclick. You come here and scan. $76 Blackstone. You. I want cognition more than I need stats. I grab a cognition and then punch the crap out of that thing. Right, good. Is this cover? Is this cover? I'm gonna just not use cognition move right now. Am I gonna get shot? No, wow, amazing, I'm gonna get shot. You go attract some trouble. You go here. Phosphor Blast Pistol. Let me just like see what his stats are. I think the Phosphor Blast actually shows me his stats. Okay, 4. Oh, that's good. 2 damage. What does that do? 2 to 4. Plus acid burn. Oh, sweet. I got him. You grab a cognition. I don't know if this is actually cover. Let me just stand here and find out if it's cover or not. I don't need to deploy anymore, guys. You are going to stand there and look pretty. Oh, really? Oh, I can hit him from here? I'll get wrecked. He's got 7 health left. You shoot him hard. You're gonna pick up a cognition there. Stay in cover. End turn. Great. Gain a cognition, take acid damage, nice. Spend 1 cognition, go to there. Get a cognition off him. Shoot him real quick. And then just casually stroll over here and ask him a question. Easy peasy. Circumstances evaluation confirmed disappointing. Necrons employ teleportation technology to achieve post-destruction discorporation. Interrogative, where do the remains go? Fascination intensifies. Upon destruction, the Necron constructs vanish, leaving no samples to be collected. Abandon? Move on, hoping the next combat will use usable samples. Analyze, thoroughly search the chamber for any components that might have been missed by the teleportation effect. Archive. Take pick grabs of the damage from the Necron weapons. At least this information may be of use. I'm gonna spend time to try and find stuff. I know this will probably take time here. Alright. The cohort is slowed down by the search, giving the enemy a chance to respond to the occasion. However, they uncover several samples of technology of uncertain purpose that might contain valuable materials. Right, so we increase the awakening by 1. Spotlight. Cognition cost 1, cooldown 4. Become the priority target of enemies in range and gain +1 physical armor and +1 energy armor for 1 round. That sounds like a bad idea. Mission complete. The cohort returns from the tomb, frustrated by the lack of physical samples of Necron constructs. However, the data they have gathered in the phasing out of Necron remains is illuminating in itself. Alright, continue. Valuable data present, waited and past. Totality of human knowledge increased. Mission conclusion positive. I cannot say I support your conclusion, Scaevola. Beneficial conclusion, itemization follows. Necron discorporation witnessed, enemy constructs destroyed, greater than 0. Wait, is it greater or less than? No, it's less than 0. That's the wrong symbol. Necron combat performance evaluated. Chances of functioning Necron available for dissection increased. My emotional cores are returning sensations of frustration and resentment, and I choose to acknowledge them. The lives of my tech priests are not there to be risked for the fulfillment of your desires, Tech Acquisitor. It seems fine to me. They are there to be risked for the acquisition of intelligence, learning, sacred knowledge. Your understanding equals approvable. Alright, I've spent 20 Blackstone to heal this guy. I guess I could have used the count to heal him in combat. I keep forgetting I can use the count to heal him in combat. Alright, so we got one more percentage of awakening. Single target range. Do I want to have this gun? It does a butt ton of damage, but it uses 3 cognition cost. New Canticle unlocked. Complete 1 mission with you. Okay, I mean, good. Cohort. Restore 1 HP at the end of the unit's turn. Heals 1 target for 3 HP. I guess I just use this healing, or like this healing, instead of... Yeah, I wouldn't use the item to heal because I have these to heal. What does that cost? 148. I don't have enough to repair, to upgrade the other one. What if I upgrade the other one? What's the other one? That's not very good. Deal 1 damage, several skull. Energy enhances use. -1 condition point to use. Or I'm gonna upgrade this guy. Self-healing, and also I get an augment capacity, so I can like put this on something. This heals... What's the range on this? I'm not actually sure. Is it melee range? I think I keep the weapons I have. 6 to 8, 2 to 4. 2 to 4 plus acid. Machine Spirit, cognition cost reduced to 1 CP. I don't know if I equip this or not. 3 cognition is a lot of cognition to have to spend. I can... Hey, 3 cognition is a lot of cognition to spend. The thing is, I don't have if I had a tax auxilium, or like, where's the guy? This guy. If the gauge is empty, that's not useful. Collect all condition points from one source. Plus on killing a target. Scanners have -1 cooldown. Active fill the cognition gauge. I mean, if I have this guy just bumping up my cognition all the time, maybe I'll think about it. Alright, let me like not change anything right now. What time is it? I'm gonna take a break here. End the recording here. When we come back, we keep going through these missions. I think I'm gonna try to get through it as quickly as possible. Because so far, getting the optional loot, like trying to find extra loot, hasn't really been that productive. The vast majority of the loot is in the end rewards. Oh, that's kinda good. Look at this game. Energy Enhancer, cooldown 3, condition cost 1. All energy attacks gain +1 damage for 1 round. Nah, I don't know about that. Alright, so yeah. So let's not worry too much about like optional side stuff. Let's just go straight for the objectives every time. I don't know if that's a good idea though. I have no idea. Alright, I'm gonna save and I will see you next time.